sf6. Fighting ground. Special match.
I am so dead. I'm so dead. Chewie versus Chewie.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in, finds the mark. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Puts one in the pocket. The Vuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Gets them.
Nice.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Somehow pushes back all the way. Picks the air throw. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. The jump in is denied. Gets a risky buff in. Which way you gonna block? Knockdown and... Smart play with the throw. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super.
Nice.
Playtime's over.
That felt good, didn't it?
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Will we see a drive in? Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Okay, that is luck. Luck is on, man.
Special match. A new warrior has entered the ring.
Oh my gosh, Ken.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Puts one in the pocket. Not letting that in. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Cross up block. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Looking for a chance. Player 2 can't use experiencing burnout. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact doesn't get through. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Taking stock. Jumps. Side switch in the corner. Gets the jump in. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the gauge for the super arm.
Nice.
Is this gonna kill?
That felt good.
Nice.
They're not dead. This might KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be good.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than
And
a Philly
I
cheesesteak.
may be dead also if I'm facing Dawson.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Finds the time to squeeze in above. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? What's the play here? The Boo-Ha stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Taking stock. Did well to get the buff in there. Great work finding the opening. Oh, with the throw. The grab misses. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to puff up while they can. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. It throws them to negate the block. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both fighters planning something? Brings down a Yoga Comet to throw him off. Jump? There's the change of size. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. It's a good spot to use the super. Tyson got the rescue. Playtime's over.
That felt good, didn't it?
Big super arcade hits them with a stop and body. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. A real? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Amazing! KO! Here's the final
I
round.
may not be lucky the third time though.
A jump in? A parry? Super clutch corner sweep. Player 2 makes it look easy. Perfect gauge management. Both fighters need to get the meter. What are they gonna do? Player 2 with the throws them. What now? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Player 1 can't cross that off. Inferno! What are they cooking up?
Wow, that's annoying.
Here we go. What a finish! Woo, I dare you to find me a...
Here comes a new challenger.
What? 10 again?
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Knew it.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checking how their opponent reacts to Fireball. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. What's the play here? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Knockdown. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? A drive impact! They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reaction zone. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. There's the change of side. Jumps. Gets a risky puff in. Gets the jump in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Doesn't miss a beat. A super art? The super doesn't hit. Goes low. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They hits the air throw. Side switch in the corner. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance? Knock them out of the air. Their spacing is drops them hard. Corrects them. What's next? Gets drives it back, misses. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. Player.
And a fucking losing streak again. Come on, man.
Here comes a new
What?
challenger.
I swear to God, can you still give me a fucking
Something
rematch?
special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Puts one in the pocket. No good up high. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. Will we see a drive impact? Very solid corner switch. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Knockdown and player 1, oh no, in there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. This is the time to use Fireball. Oh, burnout triggered. The jump in is denied. Box him with a target combo. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Anthony. Both fighters planning something? Opt for the critical art. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Can they use it? Drops them hard. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Back to the corner. Oh, he throws them. How long does this offensive assault continue? Oh, here we go. Gets the counter hit and the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Quick dash. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Barely blocks the jump, brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Oh man, this is a scary range. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. These guys are not giving it to a burnout. Did they mean to do that? Turning it right up with the super.
That felt good, didn't it?
Hanging by a thread. Just needs one final push. And what a finish.
Haha!
Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Alright, I'll be right back.
comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between
What the fuck kind of game?
Be a must-see match.
I'm so done with this shit, man.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Backs them into the corner. Strikes back with a drive impact. Strings it all together. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Caught in the cross-up. Knocked down. The jump-in is denied. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford burnout.
I'm fucking dead. Bye. Hey, stop giving me Ken. Come on.
The always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Have the radar up and running. Left off a projectile to waste time. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Jump! The throw missed! Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Going in. They've got burnout. Expect the tempo of the match. KO. Player 2 brings it.
Chin. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see
All right.
what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Trips them up. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Absorbs the attack and fires back. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 chases them down. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Taking stock. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. In there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. The jump in catches them. Back this combo hit. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up close scrap still going. Both fighters have experiencing burnout. It's a good spot. It's a super. Player 2 has hit them with a stop and block. Not much life difference. A drive impact could end it all here. A quick breather. Solid anti-air. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Crowns them from above. Raw super art incoming. This may be it. Wreck them. Will we see a drive impact? Noticeable life bleed. This is gonna hurt. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Drops them from the air. Jumps. Reads the jump in perfectly. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The drive impact doesn't work. Okay, here we cross up attack. And eats it. Player 2 experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. And whip, they're wide open. What's next? Drive impact misses. A real test of nerves here. Hits the drive. Gets the comes the projectile.
Nice.
Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. What a reaction to go air to air. Jumps up. Anything could happen here. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. All right, player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps. Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight. Risky up-close scrap still going. Their will to win is really being tested here. In there! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 1 needs to use the predator, uses the gauge for a super arc. Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper. One uses their drive gauge. Player 2, were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Both stop. There's a burnout. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious, solid anti-air. Aims for the shins. Player 1 has the super gauge in with the crosshair. Player 2 can't use any drive. It is over.
Fucking bison.
Player 2 really had to fight.
Comes a new
Oh my gosh, look.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. The cross-up connects. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Taking stock. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Burnout active again. Oh. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fires off in overdrive. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Going in? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Goes for the jump in. From upstairs. Anti-air drops, rising. Uppercut. Jumps up. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Clutch anti-air. Player 2 is barely hanging. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chance. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Sticks the jump in. Decides to go in with the target combo. Still slugging it out here. Can't tech the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 creates an opt-for throw to close it out. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Box him with a target combo. Gets the jump in. Gets the combo. Hits him with a stop and pop. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of sides. Blocks. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive, uses the gauge for a super arm. That's not gonna hit. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Jump. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 is in a very good spot. Flatlines him.
Nice.
Player 1 brings it home.
Like that might be fucking pissed, man.
Special match. Unlock crackers, unlock arcade, crackers, special, unlock crackers, unlock crackers, unlock crackers, unlock crackers, unlock crackers, special. Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Gets the counter. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Very solid corner switch. Taking stock. Sticks the jump in. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Experiencing KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Player 2 chases them down. Picks the air throw. Throw miss. Nice counter. A quick breather. Zones with the fireball. Taking them to cloud 9. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their burnout activates. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Reads the jump in perfectly. Miraculous grab. Oh, here we go. Clutch plus anti-air. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a bar, corrects them. Yo, put that away. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 2. Ooh, what a smart blow. What's next? Player 1 is on the brink of disaster. There's the burnout. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Both sides and whip. They're wide open. The Dragon Last Super hits home. Notice drives in fact misses. Tries to act quickly but whips the attack. Player 1 can't use it. No! Critical art now? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 2 has got...
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Gotta do this. Come on.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Goes for the throw. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Takes a trip. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gets the jump in. Goes low. Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Bending that drive gauge. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps. Decides to meet them in the air. That drive impact doesn't get through. Jumps in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Pops him with a shoulder. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Going in. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the clutch anti-air. Are we gonna see a comeback here? And whip! Finishes it with the anti-air. We're going to side up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Goes for the jump in to start. Big throws. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. This may turn into a big chance. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious meets them air to air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Strike flame hooks him up good. What now? This can lead to some big damage. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Cashes out on a Shippo Jinrai. Both sides getting ready. A real test of nerves here. Reads the jump in perfectly. Dragon Lash. Any throw will whip drops though. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSF dummy. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Yeah.
Here comes a new
Oh my gosh, Cammy.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? What's the play here? The battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Starts with a jump in. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Had the radar up and running. They can open up this round big by converting this punish count. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive. Nice counter. Takes a trip. They need to rely on their instincts here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Player 2 KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Slices the ankle. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 1 can build off this lead. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps. Oh, burnout triggered. Going in. Player 1 uses the gauge for the super arm.
Nice.
Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. We have super arc on deck. Gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Side switch in the corner. Up for the arrows. This is gonna hurt. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burned out. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 clutch anti-air. Player 1 can't use any drive moves.
Nice, oh my gosh! That's look at my fucking health! Levi!
Player 2 gets the
Haha!
win.
Yeah!
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh my gosh, Biokin!
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Knockdown. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player, burnout triggered. Going old school. Getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Jumps up. Side switch in the corner. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Knockdown and in with the cross-up. Oh, blocks the cross-up. Clutch, anti-air. Lots of distance here. Crowns him from above.
Nice!
Gonna take it. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Pull it up and shut up!
What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice solid counter. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. All right. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Smart blow, that'll do more damage than usual. Well-timed corner switch. KO! Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed up getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Player 1 can build off this lead. Somehow pushes back. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. They've got the meter for a drive impact. What'll happen here? Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect!
Really?
out the air equipment.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, Marisa.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right, player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip, goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player 1 chases them down. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Taking stock. Player 1 in trouble. Oh, burnout triggered. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? Each hit is so important here. Scrapping it out. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Roughing up the body. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Barely hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Still slugging it out at this range. Blocks it. Jump. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player uses their drive gauge. A jump. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Closing moments of the match. One hit anti-air in the clutch. A lot of pressure with solid anti-air. That corner is starting to look flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go.
Fucking Marisa.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Open with a jump in. Connects with the throw. Clutch, anti-air. Getting it all on the drive rush. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, that's gonna leave a crater. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious. Oh, now that is a punishment. Nothing stops this train. In with the cross. Okay, here we go. Jumps. What are they gonna do? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Solid anti-air. Player gotta do better than that. Drops them from the air. There's the burnout. Meets them air to air. Anti-air in the clutch. Slugs that off. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Oh, that's gonna leave a crater. What now? Noticeable tries to act quickly, but missed the attack. I got you. They didn't test the throw. Get that bank account.
Chin. Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character.
That mean a match.
Neither side's gonna want to lose this
Gotta
one.
do this. Come on. Don't.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throw whips. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Alright. Play it down to the wire. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Alright, what's coming up next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Impact finish! It was more than enough. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoots off a fireball up close. The super down to the wire. They can't squander this punish counterattack. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Will we see a drive in? Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Player 2 needs to use their experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. KO! Last round, people. Both fighters got to go all in from this point. Out of my way.
Fight round. Fight.
Open drops him hard. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Smart play with the throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Keeps him out. Nothing stops this train. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter on the action. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire and you're gonna get burned. What now? Anti-air in the clutch. What a read with that anti-air. Player 2 shows the...
M. Bison.
Here comes a new challenger.
Okay, Maya, think I pissed off giving me a
Sunday's best
Maya not.
time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The cross-up connects. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. So they break forward to pressure the opponent, and that attack... Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sticks the jump in. Hold your breath. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to pick a good spot to use the super. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. They were expecting that experiencing burnout.
Your ambitions die here.
Wreck them! And whip! They're wide open! In there! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jump! Sets up with the jump in. All in with a rush. Crowns him from above. Nothing stops this train. These guys are not giving each other any time to breathe. This is gonna hurt. Side switch. Amazing. Players, oh my God, they just choked it up. Looking for a good ROI with that in with the cross. Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Drive gauge finally recovers. In a dire situation, down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick in there? Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checks with a medium kick. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Hits them with a stop and pop. Super up. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Knockdown and player one in dire straits with burnout. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Counting on the super to do the job. They are really going at each other this round. The reads off of me. Player two is working solid anti-air. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. That's all in with a rush. Okay, will this super art do anything? They back, that drops them hard. Knockdown, ooh, what a smart blow. There's a burnout. Player one can't use any drive flatlines them. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. Reads the jump in perfectly. Jumps up. Hits them with a stop and
What the fuck? I'm still giving me a drop, baby.
punish counter chance. Going in. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? There's super to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you. The big bad here and ready to give you the business. Both sides getting ready. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Oh, here we go. Crowns them from above. Excellent block. Pumps the brakes on the impact. This is gonna hurt. A real connects with the throw. I can't believe it. The drive impact doesn't work. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Drop zone, baby. Can they close this round without relying on drive? We just saw the heist of the century. Player one was definitely sweating.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, look, look.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Interesting.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Point blank.
Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Blocks the jump in. We got both sides without a drive gauge. How will they overcome this? Get right in there. Gets the jump in. Well-timed corner switch. Drive gauge finally recovers. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nails the anti-air. Sees it coming and block drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Things are slow going right now, but we may see some... Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 1 and a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. The unlimited cycle crusher. Free history lesson. This move always hurts. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They've got the meter for a drive impact. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 has the deck experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something. Drive impact misses. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Jumps in. Blasts him. Breaks the block with a throw. Backs away. All in with a rush. Jumps. This is gonna hurt. Player 1, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Goes all in with the uppercut. Knocks him out of the air. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Drops him hard. Goes airborne. They've got about half life left. Presses forward with the scissor kick. A jump, clutch, anti-air. They're in range. We're gonna see an impact squat. Jumps. Gotta do better than that. Meets them air to air. It finds the target. Notice they were sitting on the
Nice.
super arm.
Bloody look. Oh, that's so bang.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but no.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, Zangief. Okay, Zangief. Oh.
HP maxed.
Platinum.
Quest done.
Platinum.
And the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Goes for the throw. Jump in, finds the mark. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. What are they thinking here? Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Oh! Picture perfect punish count. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Saw him coming and goes for the force anti-air. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. A little too greedy there. And a super activation. Looking to score some
Nice.
damage. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. How's this round going to develop? Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is working with a springs forward with the drive rush. Going in. Player 1 holding onto that. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1, boom goes the dynamite. Uses the target combo as a filler. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the flatline zone? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Side switch in the corner. Headbutt hits him with a stop and pop. Back switch hits him. Uses the gauge for a super. Yo, that 2009 callback for Psycho Punish. What will they do next? Player 2 needs to distantly to some big damage. All the throws connect. Okay, here we go. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Cross super hard incoming. Cross up attack. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to these fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Back this combo hits and we got trouble coming. Was looking for that jump attack. The command grab doesn't make it. Neither of them willing to back off here. Life lead opens up. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Jump KO. Player 2 takes around like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hit them with a stop and pop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Boom goes the dynamite. Jumps in. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. But finds the target. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still. Force protects the sky. It's too much. Player 2 brings it home.